Here Thursday afternoon is undefeated welterweight from Holyoke, Massachusetts, who this Saturday night takes on John Fararra live on BXNG TV. Denzel Whitley. Denzel, what's happening?
How you doing?
Good, good, good. So you've got this big fight coming up Saturday night in New Hampshire against John Fararra. How you doing a couple days out?
I feel great. I'm ready to go. Been waiting.
Tell us
I'm
about
excited.
John.
I'm excited to get back in there.
John Fararra's got a small body of work. He's 0-1. What does he bring to the table?
You said what's the secret?
Well, what does John Fararra, your opponent, bring to the table?
Um, I couldn't tell you. I want to be the guy to tell you. I don't know much on him, and there's not much on him to go off of. So I just gotta wait and see what he brings to me and adjust while I'm in there.
Tell us a little bit about yourself. Your 6-0, 5 knockouts. When did you start boxing? Tell us a little bit about Denzel Whitley.
I always been into the boxing because it's a family thing. My brother fights. My dad and his and my uncle were professional fighters. Um, but yeah, I always been around it ever since I was little. I was running around the gym. But competition wise, I probably started when I was like, I want to say 15. So I want to say I'm at it about 9 years now, going on 9 years.
So let me ask you a question. You obviously said that your dad, your uncles, your brother, I believe, Derek Whitley, right? If I'm not mistaken, who we've seen fight in Philadelphia here a few times. 15. What took you? What took you so long?
I was just being a kid. I didn't know if it was something that I wanted to do. It was always something that I was
Naturally,
doing in the gym. I would hit the meds, do the work, do the classes and all that. But I don't know. It just wasn't my thing at the time. So when I turned 15, I gave it a shot, and I did competition. I didn't start off so great, but then I turned it around and I started to like it. So and I became good at it. So I mean, and it's in my family, so it's in my blood, so it's natural talent. And now I'm just working to make it even better.
Is it cool or maybe easier that you have a brother who's an active fighter? You guys kind of share notes with each other?
Yeah, we help each other out a lot, especially when he's getting ready for a fight now too in December 10th, back out in Philly. So we helped each other out. He helped me for this fight right here, and I helped him because he's fighting somebody like me. So we basically helped each other out for this fight.
So you guys spar.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It gives me a different look.
You guys ever spar the day or morning after you two get in a disagreement and you just take it out in the ring on each other?
Nah.
Um,
We're pretty close. We don't argue that much. So
all brothers fight. I mean,
yeah.
it happens. I mean, you go. What's your style, and maybe how does it differ, or maybe similar to your brother's style?
Well, he's more of a slick boxer. He's more elusive. I'm pretty sure you've seen him fight a couple times.
Absolutely.
Um, I'm more of a pressure fighter. I like to come forward, get right to work. I mean, but I'm learning to pace myself and pick my shots and box a little better. I'm starting to use my technique a little more, not just be a brawler. So
Uh,
I'm trying to get out of that habit and be a more elusive fighter. So my career could last longer and I'll be more smoother with everything that I do.
I know, your first few fights, just by looking at the records, guys, not the, I mean, and you would admit it too, probably not the greatest of competition, but when do you expect to kind of step it up a little bit to maybe fight a more formal guys? I mean, obviously you're still in the learning stage, so, it's acceptable to be doing what you're doing, but how many fights you feel you're going to need to kind of take it to that next level?
I'm ready whenever they are. Whenever they're ready to put that guy in front of me, I fight to my competition. So whoever they put in front of me, I'm willing to fight, and the best man win. Of course, I'm gonna go in there and do my job like I always do, and if they say that's a stepping stone, then I guess that's a stepping stone. But if I take them out pretty quick, then I take them out pretty quick. If I don't, I don't. Then I learn from that experience. I get the rounds in. But that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the experience.
6-0, 5 knockouts. Mentioned you're a pressure fighter. Do you go in there looking for knockouts?
Nah. But if they come, they come. I mean, it makes the night that much easier. But we don't go in there looking for it.
There seems to be a growing a growing interest in boxing up in the New England areas. A few promoters that actively run. How's that make in terms for development? It looks like there's a lot more fighters there. Maybe the last couple of years, like you said, I know you get different looks from your brother, whatever, but maybe different looks from different guys around in the area.
Yeah, there's a lot of great talent out here, different styles and everything like that. So I mean, whenever I get the chance to spar with different people, just to get a different look and to see what it's like to spar with somebody else and get a different style, it only makes me that much of a better fighter, because you never know what you're gonna see when you get in there with somebody.
You
So
fight
that's
you.
why you always got to be able to adapt and have an arsenal of your own, so you could, if it takes you a few rounds to figure somebody out, then you know that if that's not working, you try something different. You always got to have a different plan A, plan B, plan C.
Do you find it? You mentioned obviously you come from a family of fighters. You find it? You find pressure being able, to uphold the family name and be able to, obviously, you see your dad, your uncle, your brother. I mean, you're getting three professional opinions, not just some guy off the street, critiquing your performances.
Yeah, it is a little pressure. I try to be the best that I can be, and then I try to be the best how they want me to be. I know they want the best for me, and they always pushing me to be greater. So even when I think I did a good job, or say I go out there and I get a knockout, sometimes the knockout's great, but it's not how we wanted to perform. It came, but like they know what I'm capable of, and sometimes if I don't perform that way, I know it's not bad criticism. It's just we know we could have did better. So it's stuff like that. But I don't mind it at all. It just makes me that much better for the next time I get in there. And all
What do you
those
want?
different looks, and my dad has a different style than my brother. My uncle has a different style than them too. So it all just plays into one big factor of me being better than.
It's very interesting. Usually, you think about the family business. Maybe someone owns a electric store or a furniture store. You guys punch people. That's your family business.
Yeah, it's crazy. We're the family of fighters.
What do you want to say to the fans in closing before we see you up in New Hampshire this Saturday night, taking on John Fararra live on bxngtv.com?
Well, I hope everybody that's coming out to the fight live, I hope you have a good time at the fights. There's going to be a lot of great fights. It's going to be an amazing night, and I hope I bring you guys an exciting fight myself. So, and everybody else that can't make it, I hope you guys catch it on bxng.tv so you can watch it.
To excite you
But
that
go ahead.
there's gonna be some people around the country, maybe around the world, watching this fight. Maybe you make some new fans Saturday night.
Hey, I hope so. The more fans, the more the merrier. It just makes me that much known. Help me expand my platform. Help me get out there as a fighter, and I hope people like watching me.
I just
I'm gonna do what I do best, and I'm gonna go out there and do my job, and I hope you guys enjoy.
I'm amazed you're able to keep that hat on with all that hair you got going on there.
I just got a haircut. I gotta be ready
You
for
just got a
tomorrow.
haircut. I just got a haircut. Look at me.
I took a little bit off. I gotta keep the fro.
And that's it. Yeah, like I said, I'm thinking, when's the hat gonna fall off? What do you want to say to the fans in closing, and where do we find you on social media if fans want to start following you?
My Instagram is just my name, Denzel Whitley. And my Facebook is the same thing. You can find me on there. Find me on Instagram. I'm not on much really. Just that's basically all I use. Um, Not really a social media dude, but I got to with the sport, so I'll be on there. And you can find
Well,
some of my boxing stuff on YouTube. You Google me. I'll be around.
Well, one place we will find you is this Saturday night live on BXNG TV. You face John Fararra live in New Hampshire. It should be a exciting night of boxing. A lot of good young prospects be showcased, present company included. Denzel, thank you for a few minutes of your time, and we will see you this Saturday night.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.